Hi guys, and welcome to your October 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless reading first half of the month for the beautiful sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you are new here, hello, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. If you're subscribed to the tribe, and what's good, fam bams, hello to my members, my patrons, my coffee club members. Let's get started. Everything that you need is below in the description box. If you're interested in hitting me up at thecoldestwater.com or hitting up coldestwater.com, the code is below. Go ahead and enter readings into the checkout and you will get 10% off of your cart. That information is also below, is on my website, but the links are below in case you want to go ahead and check it out. Remember, there is a corresponding special that indicates that if you do purchase over there at the Coldest Water, you can go ahead and send me a little bit of information about that purchase, which entitles you to 15% off of a reading with me. Doesn't matter whether you're a member, doesn't matter whether you already paid. This is going to be completely separate as to say thank you for trying it out. I'm about that cup life. I do enjoy a good cup, so some of you may go ahead. I'm telling you, I've done the research because I have every cup known to man, and this one does keep the water cold and does keep the beverages hot, so it lives up to the hype. If you're interested in taking it for a test drive, then we do weekly giveaways. You can go ahead and enter that information below too, and we can get that popping. Everything else is below in the description box. If you missed the live, which brought you up to speed with channel updates, I don't know what the heck this is. If you're interested in that information, I will be linking the lives below. They will be on their own playlist. And again, guys, you know we did vote for Messy Mondays, so we will be going live tonight. Taurus did win the Messy Monday, so we're going to have a good time tonight. But don't worry if you guys miss them. I have them available for playback. You can still comment on them, and that's how we're going to go. Okay? All right. I believe that everything is available to you. You can text me a question at the top for 1111. You can also, if you're interested in actually booking a night reading, if you need to talk to me at night because that is your availability, you can also do that on that particular platform as well. Let's go. So Capricorn, first, what we're going to do is we're going to bring forward your energy and talk about that bonus just a little bit before we dig into the meat and potatoes here. First of all, I want it to be noted that you guys had several major arcanas, especially if you like that title. I didn't want to BS you. The conversations that you're about to have with this person is definitely going to be about what you're about to do. What we doing? This is probably a conversation that you have been wanting to have for a long time, Cap. You probably didn't think it was coming. You probably thought that this person was on some BS, and they probably were, and definitely allowed the way in which they operated to betray their true feelings. Of course, they did that, or else we wouldn't be here. I'm telling you that you guys have the Sun, the major arcana of the card of 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. We have a Sun influence. We also have the Devil influence. All right. We have the Devil, the card of 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. This is 10, completion. 6 is about triumphs. Okay. We also have, I want you to look at these major arcanas. We have the Wheel of Fortune, another card of 10. The Planet of Expansion. 10 is also about completion. We also have the World card. We know that World is about integrations, things of that nature, successful conclusions, blah, blah, blah. 2 plus 1 is 3. Threes indicate and carry a vibration of growth, okay? We got 4 major arcanas in your bonus. And we have 2 major words. One is acceptance and one is blessings. And to round that all out, we have 1 root chakra card that talks about the reason why and really indicates the reason why this person has been dragging their feet, because they have a blockage in their basic trust, their root chakra, where they put down their roots. that also indicates to me, because that is the blockage, that there has been some things that has happened in their lives that has kept them from trusting. Okay. Also, your energy. So I wanted to bring that out because it was 4 major arcana, and I wanted to show you that. You can go and listen to the entire thing over there on that video. Now, your energy is, look at this, wedding. This is how you feel about the situation. So regardless of how mad you are at this person, Capricorn, at some point you did think about marriage. You wanted to marry this person. You feel like maybe you deserve to be married, and right now you are in your Hierophant energy. So you're thinking about, look at that, that's earth energy. 5, it's been challenging. It's been challenging, and I know that it has been challenging for you. And then we have this whole little crazy situation with children, and how you're looking at the situation. The love life is being affected by children. And then we do have miracles. We're going to look at that if this reading does not answer those questions, because I was like, huh? Now, as a top of the deck energy for what rounded it out, and I really talk about this in the bonus, but I had to bring it forward in the main video. Sacral chakra, sexuality and creativity is blocked, okay, as it pertains to this relationship, okay. And in order to get this sexuality and creativity back, I am passionate. I am open to experiencing the present moment. I am comfortable in my own body. I feel at peace. I am a creative being. If your sacral chakra is blocked, it's going to affect those things. Okay. And then we have a retreat. So it's time to disconnect from the world. Now, I want you to know that this is disconnection individually, or taking a trip together and disconnecting and really opening up some of these sacral chakra type situations, or sacral chakra type experiences. Okay. But I feel like the person that is responsible for keeping this, if I can get this card out, is in an energy of blocking that, or have been in the energy of blocking this, because they're on defense of with the 7 of Wands. This person feels like they get it from all ends. You have been very vocal and letting them know what you have wanted, or if you have not said anything about it, you've noticed this about this person. The good news is you guys will be having a conversation, and this probably will come out, but this is what I'm showing. So with this being said, I know that there's been a lot of defensive energy. They feel very convicted because, they're hiding their pain as it pertains to this, and this retreating is probably something that they do anyway, but it's time that you guys do this together. Okay, so those are the themes of the top of the deck, and some of the things that you guys have been going through. We talked about bringing your energy forward. Let's get going. All right, so the first card representing this particular person's energy is death. This is definitely the energy of Scorpio. It is time for something to come to an end. It is time for the energy between you guys to basically level up. At the end of the day, we're talking about death. There are some things that need to come crashing down, but not in the way of a tower. This is all about great change. That change that needs to happen between you guys is definitely one of those things that is what needs to transform, is going to bring or initiate great change between you two. And that's the bottom line. Do you understand what I'm saying? This needs to happen. It's going to be a bit uncomfortable for some of you guys, but for some of you, you've been campaigning for this to change any damn way. Now, remember, when death comes, it puts the end of a cycle, but it comes in a way where it can be a little uncomfortable for some of you guys, because it means that whatever you did have that was going on, it's coming to a close. Do you understand what I'm saying? And for some people, they talk a good game. I don't like this, I don't like that, and blah, blah, blah. And they talk about this change and what they want to change. And then when it happens, they're, boo-hooing and boo-hooing. There's something that needs to end, period. There is something here that needs to end. It is time to get to the point where we go ahead and let what needs to happen so we can move and go into the future. And I know that the Page of Swords has brought a lot of obstacles between you guys. This page definitely always brings some type of obstacle to the table. He's always, put in a light where he's bringing truth, and yes, he is about using your mind. It does force you to be truthful. It does force you to have fortitude. It does. But at the same time, whenever you see him, it brings obstacles. It brings difficult situations. You're being tested with this. This is about learning, discovery, and all things that where you're supposed to use your brain and use your head and really dig deep and think, instead of just looking at it as an obstacle. I really don't know what this is. You see that? That is so weird, but it's what I don't like about black shirts. Then we have the Queen of Cups in the heart place. This Queen of Cups is definitely in an energy where listen, this person or this connection is very spiritual. Just looking at this in the heart place, I'm not saying that this person is a Queen of Cups, but I am saying that this person is loving, very intuitive, very spiritual, very empathic. Okay, and with this Queen of Cups energy could come a lot of ups and downs, guys. This person is probably way more, or comes off way more, what's the word that's politically correct? Sensitive than you. But that doesn't mean that they're weak. It just means that they're just a little bit more affected by moods. And everybody knows that in certain people, when you are triggered or feeling some kind of way and affected by a situation or someone's moods, what happens? You don't want to sit there and talk about it like we will do, Capricorn. They may want to leave. They may want to run for the hills. I don't want to do this. This is uncomfortable for me. Sensitivity is one of those things where, unfortunately, you may experience it in the adverse, where if a person is sensitive, that doesn't mean nicey, sweetie, baby all the time. What a lot of the times what that means is that they may feel threatened, and if there is a conflict, they don't want you to know how sensitive they are, so therefore they may shut down or run. Okay. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. With this being said, this person is trying to move into a situation where they know, again, that things need to change, that they realize that there has been obstacles, that they probably have went ahead and covered up their feelings. Oh, this gets on my nerve. But at the same time, they know that they can be successful here. There's going to be a brand new opportunity for commitment between you guys with this Ace of Pentacles, which is beautiful. Okay. There's going to be a newfound trust, a newfound version of your commitment. Okay, a newfound practicality. Let's call it something. And this is what this person wants to sit down and talk about. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. They're working very hard, very diligently to make sure that they work on themselves. Has this person kind of like separated themselves, and maybe you haven't seen them as much? They're trying to make an effort. Now, it's interesting that make the effort is here. And sometimes we want a person to make the effort, but when they're making the effort, we can't recognize it because we have our own expectation of what making the effort means. And if it doesn't fit your definition, then that automatically means that it's not happening. And for a lot of individuals, unfortunately, it is like that. Again, I get the feeling that this person spends a lot of time alone. They isolate themselves, Capricorn, and you may not know that this is what's going on in the background, but I am telling you that they're trying to increase their knowledge. They're paying extra attention to the ebbs and flows between you guys. Trust me. They're trying to work hard. They may be hammered away at all of the other little things, but they're giving 110% behind the scenes. This is and they feel like, although it may not be something that you can tangibly see and hold, because I know that's how you recognize effort. They want you to know that they are doing everything that they can. And a lot of things that they need to do is internal. They need to get their mind right. And sometimes, guys, when you're being spiritually guided, if you really are being spiritually guided the right way, you don't got time to entertain nobody else. It's so it's so easy to think, oh, well, if they not calling me, they must be talking, you know, and I get it. But at the same time, it doesn't necessarily have to be like that, because the person that's about you will be about you. And if they have time to entertain someone else when you guys obviously have spiritual responsibility to one another, then this is not the person for you anyway. And although it may be uncomfortable, Capricorn, you have to allow that to take place in order for you to know. Or else, how else are you going to know? We don't want to make the investment if the end game means that we're going to get hurt, but you have to see your heart through it, because you keep trying to walk away from this person and you're being guided back, and you don't let your heart, just trust your heart to love for a second. If this is what this is about, trust me, every situation is different. Okay, it is not one size fits all. We also have the Nine of Swords. Believe it or not, this person is very, very conflicted. And this is, when you see what it is actually clarifying, you will understand. This person is extremely conflicted. They feel guilty. They're starting to understand what they've done. And they're not going to come knock on your door and be like, hey, Capricorn, I'm a fuck. They're not going to do that. They're going to realize it the way that they realize it. And I want you to start paying attention to how this person is acting, because they have lost tons of sleep. Do you see? Eyes open. Look at that. It's beautiful imagery. I love this. A part of it may be they're losing sleep because they're guilty. A part of it may be with this Nine of Swords that, you know, they're going through. This is a transition. They're equally worrying. They're equally anguished. They're equally feeling guilty because of the stuff that they've done, but that is okay, because you need them. And I know for you earth signs, you need a person that's sorry to know what they're sorry about. This person knows, Capricorn. And finally, we have the beautiful Ace of Cups. One of the things that's happening in their awakening is that they're in love with you, Capricorn. And it's been hard. It's been hard to admit this. This person probably doesn't talk, don't know how to talk. This is the love and the intimacy. And when I tell you that they're going to be expressing their deep feelings and they're starting to trust their inner voice more, they're extremely spiritual. They're learning how to forgive and forget, and they're learning how to trust what's going on the inside a little bit more. Let's keep moving. We do have Death card being clarified by make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. Remember, their inner voice is guiding them. The Page of Swords and those obstacles is being clarified by the religious upbringing and spiritual path. You guys may have two totally different paths. And one of the things that I'm learning in my consummate studies is that you have to be willing to incorporate this love into your path. It's hard for some people to do that because they've been, I heard this before, taking care of themselves for a long time. And then you get struck by lightning, struck in the heart, have a total eclipse of the heart. And now it's like, wait, what? Now you have to backtrack your what you saw for yourself and incorporate this person in. Okay? This is what's happening. And that is why it's been such an obstacle, because they're trying to trade in those eyes for an us. And they have not been, they've had the wrong mindset about doing that. But when you have a total eclipse of the heart, you can't help it. All of that other crap is being eclipsed out of your heart and being replaced with all of these new things. It's new to them, Capricorn. They're realizing that this is a past life relationship. The relationship defies all types of logic. It doesn't matter. You must be together. You must be connected. You must hear each other's voice. You must, this is things that you must do, and you don't know why you feel that way. Two aces in your energy. One is the Ace of Cups and one is the Ace of Pentacles. And they're going to be sitting down having a conversation with you about both of them, honestly discussing their feelings with you about what this new commitment looks like, about what it looks like if we move forward. My Eight of Pentacles, what I've been doing in the background, it's time for me to finally release and let go. I have learned a lot. I've been working very diligently on myself. As I work on myself, I understand our connection a little bit better. I'm trying to release and heal the past because I want to love you, Capricorn. I want to do the things that is necessary for me, do my part, because I don't want to lose you. I mean, we've already possibly separated. We have not been seeing eye to eye. I want to get beyond this. So I want you to know that I have been doing a lot of work on the background, and I'm sorry that it may be hard to believe because you don't see it as much. Okay. The Nine of Swords is being clarified by free yourself. I am up at night worrying, guilty, feeling guilty and feeling all of this anguish. I have to let myself go. All of the things that I feel guilty for, that I screwed up, that I messed up, I really need your forgiveness. It's not here, but this is one of the things that they want to talk to you about because forgiving and learning is there. I want to free myself from all of this, but I cannot free myself from this and move forward with you unless I know that you really forgive me. And Capricorns, ding, 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 that means forgiving and literally forgiven. You can't throw it in their face. You can't bring it back up. You have to let it go. You do. I know it's hard, but you do. Okay. And finally, the Ace of Cups is being clarified by trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. They now have faith in this new beginning with in love with you. They are worried. They're worried because in the past, you guys could have possibly been here before, or a version of this, and maybe you thought you both were ready and you really secretly wasn't ready. Maybe you got ready before they did, Capricorn. Maybe they're playing catch up. Whatever it is, they don't want to be penalized for the crap that they did wrong. They really want to move forward, and they are very, very sensitive to what you think of them and what you say about them. So maybe take some of those words and encourage if you can. I know it's hard. But again, if the bottom line is to be with this person, then this is the perfect opportunity for you guys to start building your bridge again. Mercury is in retrograde. So if you're talking, continue to talk. Don't focus on anything but forgiving and learning this month, because it's going to get worse. Let's go into the patterns. New beginnings. Told you. Letting go. Change. Time to move forward with the risk and opportunities. What else do we have here? We have reflect. We attract soulmates based upon lessons we need for growth. Is the situation hindering or supporting you? What else do we have here? We have, this is your divine masculine, in case you were wondering. And if there is a divine masculine, then that means that there is a divine feminine. Take that as it resonates. We also have sacred sexuality. Interestingly enough, there is a sacral chakra, sacral chakra blockage. So you have the potential for sacred tantric alchemy. So you guys, there is some sexual things going on here, as they should when you're in the midst of grown folks. And if you have that connection, then maybe you need to look into it a little bit more, because this is supposed to happen. And finally, we have completion. I have already given you all of the things that you need to do and giving you those particular signs that this is coming to an end and you're moving into your new cycle. We also have forgive. Forgiveness is a liberating choice. We also have addictions. Physical addictions, emotionally addictive thoughts, or other negative patterns of behavior have affected this connection. And finally, we do have lessons of Saturn. I told you guys there's a lot of Saturn here. There were two Saturn ruled energies in your bonus. a soul's desire to resolve limiting patterns of control and dependency. Many challenges, Cap Collective, but can bring benevolent long-term rewards. That is always beautiful. That is Saturn energy. Saturn energy, I call us the case of Benjamin Button. We have a lot of things that we go through very, very early, and then as we grow and learn, then things get a little bit easier, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I am going to go ahead and give you the angel answers. Oh, that hurts. For those of you who will not be purchasing the extension, I like to give you guys who's going to stop right here angel answers, and then in the extended I do some more. I decided to give you a little bit longer since all of these will be a little bit longer now. Okay, just a tad bit. We also have be assertive. We have, whoa, thank you, it is up to you, and forgiveness. Beautiful. And in the near future is at the top of our deck. All right, so this is going to be opportunity for reconciliation, opportunities for forgiveness, and everything in between, okay? This is beautiful. Make the effort, religious factors, past life relationship, heart-to-heart conversations, forgiving and learning, for yourself, and trust. Everything that you need is below in the description box. Drop it like it's hot, Capricorn. Let me know what you're starting to notice now that Mercury is in retrograde. I do believe that a lot of this is going to be coming back to fruition. By the time you see this video, please drop below and go and watch your October monthly energy reading on channel 2. I told you I'm going to start doing those. I believe in it. It is a 3-part message, an oracle reading only on that channel. You're going to get the overall message for October, a spiritual message, a closing energy message, me tying it all together, and I'm doing one additional card for Mercury retrograde. Can't wait to see you over there. I will see you guys in the next half of your readings for the month, and for everyone else, I will see you in the extended. Bye, Capricorn.